This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. The Hurricanes offense comes on the field first today. This quarterback has earned a reputation as being one of the elite guys in the sport for just an electric skill set.
Yeah, this is a guy that can really do everything for you. They do a nice job of building their offensive game plan around his skill set, and I think this offense trusts every decision he makes.
Looking to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Canes!
And just like that, this offense is on the board with a touchdown the first time they get their hands on the ball. Quarterback had time to throw through in rhythm, put it right on the money, and you got 6 points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage. The defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. The shotgun running play call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Trying to find room. It's low. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Second down now after the sack. And the back now goes in motion to the air. It's back. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
A play action looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He'll ride the back again here. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got to safety.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's able to send the punt away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's back. Grabbed by the receiver. The Hurricanes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down for the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. Play action here on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's a shovel pass. Caught. Complete on the shovel pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Punting ready to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Will kick this deep, begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half is a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's a shotgun run call. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, it's Carr. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Choosing to return the punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 41. They're going to run it. He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's Carr. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Caught over the middle. It's Fields. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play. Now we got fourth down.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed to the running back. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass is caught, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Fourth down coming up.
And the Canes will line up to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Finds his target, and it's complete. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
He's brought down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Working clock with the ground game. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the ground, it's Fletcher. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through.
With the carry, it's the runback. Pickup of 5. Coming up, 4th down.
The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th punt already today. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Carr. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
And here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch downfield. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they can get it done.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The tight end has got it. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Irish. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Miami 20, Notre Dame.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting.